Now, I want to discuss about the connection between the spiritual and the physical. We know that Hashem created the creation with multiple dimensions. We spoke about it. The higher dimensions is more spiritual, more abstract, and as much as we're going down to the levels of the creation that are more related into the physical world, until we're getting into the physical world, which is basically the bottom of the creation. Okay, the lowest of the lowest. Now, we need to be that connection. That's our being. Our being is that we have the spiritual parts of our being, neshama. There's many names for that. Ruach, nefesh. Yeah, I'm not getting into the explanation about the different parts here, but our being is a complex being. It's not just little part of dirt. Yeah, our being is very big. Our neshama is huge, and the physical body that we have is just they say like the tip of the iceberg. So, but here the iceberg is like upside down, meaning we are that point, but when it goes up to the spiritual realms, it grows and becomes to be very big. Okay? And with that understanding, we can understand that when we do something in the physical, if we do it in the right way, we are able to affect many spiritual realms, because our being is connected with all of those spiritual realms. So when we do something, for example, someone that is doing Kiddush in the Shabbat Eve, yeah, so it's not only a physical act, it's also a physical act, but that physical act is connecting the person to many spiritual realms. And if he knows also some meditations, and while he's doing the physical act, he is also meditating on those spiritual realms, and what is the process that is happening in those spiritual realms, so it becomes to be even more effective. And that's everything that we do. I just took an example. Everything that we do have a tremendous strong effect on many dimensions, and all of the beings that are there in those dimensions, all the angels, all the souls, so on and so forth. Everything is affected from whatever that we do, positive or, God forbid, negative. So, with that understanding that we are more of a spiritual being than a physical being. We also happen to have right now a physical body, but that's not who we are. First, we are a spiritual being, we are neshama. Right now, in those years, we also got a physical body to use. As much as a person is more relating himself with his neshama and less with his physical body, so if he's missing something in his life, it's not such a big deal, because it's okay, so right now I'm missing it, but it doesn't really have so much meaning. It's not who I am anyhow, right? I'll finish with the story. There was a rabbi that came here to Har Zion from South America. And in South America, he's like a big rabbi of a big community with a lot of money, big house, big synagogue, many people coming to his classes. And when he came here, so he was like a yeshiva guy, he had like a small bed, like bunk bed, together with another 10 guys, and
I'll try to imagine that kind of transition. It's really difficult, but I'll do my best to follow you along this path.
So that's in a certain way, in the opposite directions. We are here. We cannot be who we really are. We are living according to whatever it is that we are going through, whatever Hashem is giving us in this physical life. But the truth of the matter is that really we not belong here. We have a certain perception of ourselves in this physical world, but our our being is so much big and expands so much and is related to such a big things in the spiritual realms. So if we think about that, it doesn't really matter. Like this person that he was here, so he was sleeping for a certain time on this bunk bed together with another 10 guys, but he knows that like soon he is finishing here, he's going back, and you have all the comfort life that you have over there. So whatever it is, if that's what we need to go through in this physical life, so we're going through that. But really, our place is that spiritual connection with Hashem, and when we do that, so everything becomes to be smooth and nice and sweet, and also the things that we perception are as negative, but we understand that it's also part of our connection with Hashem. So it's also good, it's also positive. Bezrat Hashem. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen.